In this class, we will understand one of the very important feature of every programming language, which is to choose one option from multiple options available by using the concept of if-else-if selection statement. And we will use the same example that we have covered in our previous class, which is to give a grade based upon the marks obtained by a student. So let's go on to the example and understand the concept. So here we are having two variables. The first one is to store the score that is obtained by the student. In this case, in this example, for convenience, I have taken the value directly and the value is 85. And the next variable is to store the grade of the grade that we are going to allocate to the student. And the data type for this grade is char. It is to store a character. Okay, so now coming to our if-else-if implementation. Here, the first if is going to decide whether the student is having the marks greater than or equal to 90 or not. If that is the case, if the student marks are greater than or equal to 90, then we are going to allocate a grade of A to the student. Now, how many options do we have? Here in this example, we are having three options. So the first option is to allocate grade A if the marks are greater than or equal to 90. Else if this is not true, what is the second option that is available? In order to consider our the second option, we have this else if statement. So far in our previous classes, we have seen if the two alternatives, if and else. Now, in order to have multiple options in our program, we have this else if statement, and within this else if statement, we are going to consider the second option. The second option is if the score of the student is greater than or equal to 80, which means if the student marks are in between 90 and 80. As this is false, means it is guaranteed that the student mark is going to be between 80 and 90. Let's see whether it is in between 80 and 90 or not. So the score is 85. So this is true. Means the score is greater than or equal to 80 is true. Now, if this is true, what is the grade that we are going to allocate? The grade that we are going to allocate is B. So with this, we are going to come out of this entire chain of if-else-if statements, and we are going to use that grade according to our requirement. What if the marks of the student is 65? Let's see that case also. How the chain of if-else statements will get executed can be easily understood if you consider the case of 65. Now here, the score greater than or equal to 80, is it true? So now the marks are, instead of 85, let's take it as 65. So 65 greater than or equal to 90. Is it true? No, it is not true. So we are going into the second option, else if the score greater than or equal to 80. 65 greater than or equal to 80. Is it true? No, it is not true. So the third option is score greater than or equal to 70. 65. Is 65 greater than or equal to 70? No, it is not true. If any of these options are not true, if any of these multiple options that are available are not true, then we are going to go into the default option which is provided within the else statement. Means that is the end of all the options. So this else statement is not mandatory. It may or may not be used based upon the requirement of the program. But in our case, we are having an option where any of these options are not true, then we have to allocate a grade of F to the student. Now we come into this else statement, which is a default option. If none of these options are true, then we are going to allocate a grade of F to the student. Now, is it mandatory to use the else statement? No, it is not mandatory. Based upon the requirement of the program, we are going to use this default case. Means if none of these options are true, then if the program requires you to allocate a certain value, then we are going to use this else case. So try to understand this else case, the use of this else case. So this is bit tricky to understand. So it is not mandatory for all the if else if statements that are used in the program. It is based upon the requirement of the program. It may or may not be used in your program. Okay, so this is all about the concept of if else if statement, selection statement, to make an option from multiple options available. So that's it for this class. See you in the next class.